Hey everybody, and welcome to my 16-week pregnancy vlog for baby number 3. We're getting up there. I'm so excited to be 16 weeks. I feel like I'm getting ever so close to the halfway mark, and it's going rather quickly right now, so I'm excited. I'm just happy to be 16 weeks. I'm happy to not be sick anymore because my last 2 vlogs I was pretty sick, and I'm doing a lot better as of like the past 3 days. I don't know if it's pregnancy or what, but that cold just held on forever. So I'm definitely glad to be feeling better. And as far as pregnancy symptoms go, I think I said this last week, I honestly don't feel pregnant at this point. It's kind of like that nice in between where you're not sick from morning sickness from the first trimester and you're not super big like in the 3rd trimester. So at this point, I don't know, it's like almost like I forget I'm pregnant sometimes. I mean, I'll remember, but eventually, but there'll be moments that go by where I definitely just feel completely normal. So that's awesome. I'm just trying to embrace this awesome feeling of feeling normal while it lasts. This week I have been recording the gender prediction videos, just the fun old wives tale type things. I did 3 of them this week, I believe. I've uploaded the ring on a string, and I've also recorded the cabbage test and the baking soda test, so look out for those. I plan to do a bunch more, so if you have any requests as to what gender prediction videos you'd like to see, definitely let me know. They're fun to do, especially before I find out the gender. We're still undecided. At this point, we're still leaning towards not finding out. I say leaning towards because I don't really trust myself that I won't change my mind at my anatomy scan, but at this point we are leaning towards not finding out. Just don't take my word for that. So yeah, right now it's just fun doing all the gender prediction videos. I also did my first outfit of the day, like maternity outfit of the day video. However, I posted that over on my beauty channel. So if you guys saw that, let me know if you want to see more of those. I've been watching a couple girls do their outfits, so I just thought it was a fun video. So I'll link that one down below if you want to check that out. This next part isn't really pregnancy related per se, but it is going on in my life right now, so I kind of wanted to share. I don't want to share all of it, but just a bit of what's going on. I've been having this symptom for the past 6 weeks or so, a definite TMI symptom that I don't even feel comfortable sharing on these videos, and I assumed it was pregnancy related this entire time. And so I was talking to my midwife, and we were trying out different things, including prescription products and things like that. And it didn't solve the problem. And in the end, my midwife said, you know what, I don't think this is pregnancy related. I think this is something you need to go see your doctor about. Which definitely shocked me. As soon as I realized it wasn't related to the pregnancy, I got really concerned about it. And I booked an appointment with my doctor. I had to wait 2 weeks, but I had that appointment a couple days ago, this past Wednesday. And she did a whole bunch of tests and things like that, but basically she is referring me for a colonoscopy. Now, I've had an endoscopy before, and that's how they found out I had celiac disease, so I'm somewhat familiar with that, although I've never had a colonoscopy. Typically you don't get those till later in life, but I'm high risk for things because I have celiac disease, and because colon cancer and things like that run in my family. I'm just a higher risk zone, and due to some symptoms I've been having, she decided that I need to go look into getting one of those as soon as possible. So it's kind of scary. It's absolutely scary. There's just a lot of what ifs happening right now. There's quite a waiting list for seeing someone about a colonoscopy, anywhere from 6 to 9 months to 4 to 6 weeks to 2 to 3 months. Like, it just depends on the doctor, so I've asked them to rush it along as much as possible. Yeah, so while I'm waiting, there's not much they can do about my symptoms. I'm just kind of waiting for this appointment, hoping for the soonest one possible. But then the other thing is, I'm not 100% certain that they'll do a colonoscopy on a pregnant woman. From all my reading I've done online, it doesn't look like they do it unless it's absolutely necessary, because you are sedated for part of it. I'm willing to do it not sedated without painkillers. I mean, it would suck, but I'm willing to do that. But the main issue is that you have to kind of clear out your body for 2 days and take laxatives and stuff like that, so you're totally cleared out, and that's not good for the baby if you're starving the baby essentially, or it could cause contractions and things like that. So I don't even know if they're going to do it until after I deliver, so that makes me really nervous. Like I said, it's not pregnancy related, but it's a big medical concern, and big deal in my world right now that I'm dealing with, and I just thought I would share so you guys know. I'm thankful that baby is okay. It has nothing to do with baby. Baby is healthy right now, but I'm concerned for my own health at this point, and I'm just hoping I can get an appointment as soon as possible. And if I do, I will let you guys know what's going on, but until then, there's nothing going on. If you know of colonoscopies in pregnancy by any chance, I doubt any of you do, but if you do, definitely share your experiences down below. That would help me. Alright, switching topics completely, I thought I'd talk a little bit about baby's nursery and our plans for that. Typically we don't really get going on that until we know what we're having, but because we're undecided if whether or not we know we're going to find out what we're having, we've kind of started the process a little bit. In our house, it's a 4-bedroom house, but 3 bedrooms are upstairs and 1 is downstairs. And currently, Harris and I are in one room, and then the girls have their own room. But one of the rooms, Riley's room, is giant. So our plan is to put Kayla in with Riley. They have lived in the same room before, so they are used to that. And then have the room closest to us for the baby. So that is the plan so far, and however, I've kind of decided that instead of putting so much effort and investing so much into the nursery, that doesn't get a whole lot of use in the beginning anyways, and the baby doesn't really appreciate all that much anyways, I'm going to spend a lot of my efforts on the girls' room. So I definitely want to paint it. My mother-in-law is amazing at sewing, and as a Christmas gift us is going to be designing and kind of making matching comforters and pillows and things like that, and then the curtains to match, and taking the same fabric and kind of making pictures and stuff for the wall. I'm looking at like even maybe little cute half canopy things just so they can have a little bit of their own privacy. It's hard to describe, but I have a whole bunch of ideas in the works, so I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of my energy on their room as opposed to the baby room. Once theirs is done, like after Christmas time, I will start putting more effort into it, but the baby stays with me in the beginning anyway, so I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. And the last thing is, I just thought I would share my 2 favorite pregnancy apps that I've been loving in case you're pregnant and you want to find some great apps. The first one is Ovia Pregnancy. I'll open it for you guys so you can see. Alright, so it's not letting me show you the front page, but there's the name of the app right there, Ovia. And basically every day it gives you a whole bunch of stuff that you can read up on baby, like how big is baby, what's going on with you, what's going on with your body, different recipes. But it's not just one thing a day, it's like multiple things a day you can read. So if you're like me and you want to know lots about what's going on with baby, you can do that. You can also go into it and it's got your pregnancy week by week, food safety lookup, which is really handy, medication safety lookup, symptoms lookup, so you can just go through and kind of see if things are normal for you. You can also track, you know, your weight and your doctor's appointments and stuff like that. The second app is called Pregnancy Plus Health and Parenting, and it is letting me show the home screen. So that's what the app looks like. And then when you go into it, my favorite part about this app is it shows you what the baby looks like each week. That's not the greatest picture there. We're at week 15 and 15 weeks and 6 days. I haven't flipped it to my new due date, so I'm actually 16 weeks today. But it goes through, like there's different articles each day, but it tells you all about baby, just like most of the apps. But it also gives you a cool fruit guide to tell you, you know, how big is your baby at different weeks, which I find really fascinating. And then the fun part is the pictures. Where are we at here? Okay. So for week 15, you can see it in 2D. Oh, that was 14. 2D, hard to do without seeing. 3D, and there. One was 2D, one was 3D, and one was image, and that's all for week 15. And then you can do the same thing for week 16, week 17, week 18, so it's just fun to look at. If you have any other fun pregnancy apps, definitely let me know. I'd love to check them out. And yeah, I think that's about it for week 16. The weeks are flying by now. I hope you guys all had a fabulous week, and thank you so much for watching, and I will show you my belly. Bye! Alright, here's my 16-week baby belly from the front, and then from the side. I feel like, I don't know, I'll have to look back on the videos, but I feel like it's kind of leveled out the past couple weeks and it hasn't grown too much. I'll be curious to look at the video, but yeah, that's my 16-week baby belly.